I'm Dom.
And I'm Paula, and we're exploring Sydney like never before.
By stretching every dollar,
Or splurging on Sydney's finest.
you planned our journey. Now join us on this epic adventure.
Previously on Stretch or Splurge, Dom and Paula began their extraordinary journey to Sydney and surrounds.
Stretch!
As fate would have it, Dom got to splurge in Scoot Viz, while Paula had to stretch it out in Scoot Economy.
It ain't all that in front.
And they arrived in Sydney to carry out their first few challenges with much success and amusement. Their next destination, the scenic Blue Mountains and Grand Pacific Drive.
Morning, Pauls.
Good morning, Dominic.
All right, well, Paula and I are ready to take on the next leg of our adventure, but first there's the little matter of deciding who's doing what today.
So let's see who gets a little slice of heaven and who maybe gets a bigger piece. I've got the coin, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so stretch or splurge, Dominic, whatever it lands on, that's your day today, okay?
Okay, hit me.
Good luck.
Yes!
Splurge, okay.
All right, I'm splurging.
This is your challenge for the splurge.
All right, my splurge challenge today is, well, it's just 2 words here, skydiving. Check that out.
Oh my goodness. Jumping out of a plane. Okay, my
plane.
stretch challenge is do the flying fox for 100 meters. I can do that, can I?
Yeah, you can do that.
I can do that.
You can do that,
Have a
Pauls.
good day, Dominic.
I think I will. I think I will. All right, let's get our skates on. Let's rock and roll.
Let's do it.
All right. Now, as you guys can probably tell from the way that I'm dressed right now, I am about to take part in one of my favorite passions, and that is riding motorcycles, but not just any motorcycle. I'm here with Steve, who is a fellow fan of riding motorcycles. Hello, Steve.
G'day, Dom.
How's it going?
Real good, mate, real good.
Well, what better way to take in some of the sights here in this beautiful part of Australia than to ride on a Harley Davidson?
Correct. I've been taking people for rides for 20 years now around this beautiful area, and I continue, I'll do it till the day I die.
I love it, I love it. You are a true rider, I'm loving it. So, how does this work then? I ride on the back of this?
I've got this one here today, but for you today, I have brought my Harley Davidson, which I'm going to let you ride today.
You're joking.
No, it's yours today to ride.
You'll let me ride this?
I will let you
But
ride
this is
that.
your baby.
It sure is, so don't hurt it.
I won't. I will take good care of it as if it were my own.
That's
Steve,
the way.
let's
Hey,
get ready to ride,
good
brother.
on you.
All right, let's
Right.
saddle up. Woo! Oh man, let me tell you something right now. No matter what weather there is, come rain or shine, there is no better way to check out the Grand Pacific Drive than behind a Harley Davidson. I'll tell you what, I am having so much fun, Steve. Steve and I got some more riding to do, so let's check back in with Paula and see how she's doing. Come on, Steve, let's get out of here. Woo!
My power is such that, as if on cue, I've got myself a rainbow. I tell you something, when Mother Nature was at her very best, the results are pretty darn spectacular, aren't they? Bordering on Sydney's metropolitan area, the Blue Mountains are a magical place that's cool in winter and refreshing in the summer. You can just smell the fresh mountain air, the scent of eucalyptus all around. This is a popular destination for rock climbers, mountain bikers and hikers, as there are numerous nature trails. You can even consider canyoning, which will give you an entirely different view of the mountains. And this is Scenic Railway, home to the steepest passenger train in the whole world. And apparently you can change your scary factor here by choosing the incline of your seat. You can go cliffhanger, which means you're going to go forward. You can go chilled back and relax. I'm thinking that's quite comfortable, actually. Come on, Ryan, let's have a little romantic trip down the railway. Now we're heading down into this mine at a 52-degree incline, which is pretty steep if you ask me. And this is actually how miners used to transport coal and shale to Katoomba over 100 years ago. Well, that was a pretty steep ride. I wouldn't normally do that, but hey, this is my job. I know, it's pretty tame compared to what you, Dominic, are doing today. I have one word of advice. Even though you do sometimes wear red underwear, you're not Superman, okay?
It's time now to turn things up a few degrees. In fact, take things up a few thousand feet. I'm standing in front of Skydive the Beach, Sydney, which is about an hour's drive from the city center. And I'm told you can tandem skydive up to a maximum altitude of 15,000 feet. I'll not be doing that because I just don't have the stones. But I'm going to go inside right now and find out what my next challenge is. So come on. All right, well, I'm all suited up, ready to rock and roll. I've got my tandem instructor right here. This is Paul. Paul, how's it going, brother?
Very good, Dominic. How are you doing?
I'm doing very, very well. I'm looking forward to this experience. We're going up like, what, 8,000 feet or so and free falling for about 20, 30 seconds. And it's a 100% safety record. And
Absolutely. Are you ready for your challenge?
Well, yeah, what's my challenge?
Today we're going to 15,000 feet. We'll be free falling for 65 seconds. And are you ready?
You said 65 seconds free fall.
65 seconds.
And 15,000 feet.
15,000 feet.
You didn't tell me that was what the hell is going on here? You guys didn't tell me that was...
Are you ready?
No.
Perfect. Let's go.
So far, so good, guys. We're up and running. We're in the air. I can't even speak properly. The adrenaline that's going through my veins right now. The adrenaline is just indescribable. And this is his office. So guys, anytime you come down here, be sure to try this. It's a once in a lifetime experience. And Paula, let me tell you right now, nothing you do ever will ever come close to what I just experienced up there in the sky from 15,000 feet. What a rush. All right. Woo.
Don't push me, Tim.
I'm not going to push.
I want to go really slowly, okay?
One speed.
What is that? Don't push me. So listen, seeing as I'm in the vicinity, I thought I'd check out this place called Lura Garage. And no, it's not to check my lubricants. Apparently it's a restaurant with a really quirky twist. So let's go find out what it's all about. I've managed to grab the owner, James, here from Lura Garage. What an interesting story. Tell me about it.
We're in a building here which is a heritage-listed garage, a former automotive workshop. And a few years ago we decided that it was a good idea to convert it into a restaurant because we had a big void under the floor. We were able to put into rather large water tanks, so we're harvesting water off the roof. And then we also combined that with a solar power system where we're actually like converting solar energy and turning it back onto the grid.
So just because I'm on the stretch here doesn't mean I don't get to enjoy a really good meal here in the Blue Mountain. I've got a sharing board, and who doesn't like a good pickle and a good piece of meat? So I'm going to tuck in, and let's see if Dominic is managing to drink that brewery dry. Probably, huh?
Well, I have had an action-packed day today. Not only have I ridden a Harley Davidson, but I've also been skydiving from 15,000 feet, no less. So all I want to do now is just relax a little bit. And what better way to do that than with a nice cold brew? So I'm sitting here in the Illawarra Brewery with none other than the owner of the establishment, Dave. Thank you very much for having me.
Dom, my pleasure, mate. Thanks for coming down.
Well, you know what? Before we get into the crux of why it is I am here, and that is to taste your beer, first of all, tell us, how did this whole place start?
So the Illawarra Brewing Company is 4 years young. We've sort of started out, my father and I. We love the craft beer, developing different flavours and styles, and what you can see here is what we're about to taste.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's get straight to it then, bro. Which one should we try first?
Let's go Summer Ale.
All right, so what am I, now, I love my beer, don't get me wrong, but is there anything that I should be specifically looking out for in the taste?
Summer Ale's, it's all about just being crisp. It's an Australian pale, so it's just nice, crisp, refreshing for a lovely day after bike riding.
Okay, well, exactly. So my mouth's a bit dry right now, so I'm just gonna rinse my palate a little bit here with this. All right, let's get on to the smooth stuff. Now, before I try this, I think it's probably a good idea to throw back to Paula and find out how she's getting on with her challenges, because I think I could be here a while. Cheers.
Yeah, you may be wondering why I look so very sexy. Well, let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, it is challenge time. I'm at a pretty awesome place. Here I am at Trees Adventure, Gross River Park, and this is Australia's biggest treetop adventure park. And my challenge today, which I have chosen to accept, is the Flying Fox for 100 meters. So let's do this bad boy. You may not know this about me, but I'm not exactly the biggest adrenaline thrill-seeking junkie in the world. Far from it. I'm actually very scared and very moist in all kinds of places. Don't push me, Tim.
I'm not going to push you.
I want to go really slowly, okay?
It's one speed.
What is that? Don't push me. Promise?
I'm not going to push you.
Don't push me, Tim.
No.
Look at my fingers, are they okay?
Perfect.
Okay, I'm going. Oh my God. Oh, I thought you said it was one speed. This was really fast for me. Oh my God. Yeah, oh God. That was scary. Seriously, what kind of a wussy am I? I'm not doing that again. Can you clap? Can someone clap?
While Paula recovered from her adventure, Dom set out about planning a new one in Port Stephens, the Blue Water Paradise.
Oh, morning, Pauls.
Good morning, Dominic.
Here we are in beautiful Port Stephens, home to some fantastic beaches. We're surrounded by nature, and it is also known as Australia's dolphin capital of the world, with over 150 dolphins residing right here.
And also you've got the best water sports available on offer. You can go parasailing, you can go water skiing, you can go scuba diving.
Sweet.
And also, check this out, on the other end of the spectrum, it's home to some of the highest sand dunes in the whole of the country.
Oh man, I cannot wait.
It is amazeballs.
It is amazeballs. It's absolutely cray-cray.
Cray-cray.
All right, so let's find out what we've got in store today. So we're either gonna stretch our dollar or we're gonna splurge with it, okay? So whatever it lands on, Paula, is what you're gonna be doing.
Okay.
Agreed?
Agreed.
All right, here we go. Stretch. Okay, you're stretching, so there's your stretch envelope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be splurging. So why don't you read out your stretch
Alrighty.
challenge first? This is so exciting.
Oh, what a lovely stretch.
What are you doing?
I am shucking oysters at Fisherman's Wharf. Oh, love me a bit of oyster, I do.
Hold on, I thought you were supposed to be
I
stretching
know,
your dollar.
right?
Oysters?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What am I doing here? I have to combat the dunes.
Ooh. That's pretty badass.
That's pretty intense, actually.
Yeah.
I'm splurging, and I'm getting sandy.
Sandy all over the shop.
I love it.
Ooh, I'm excited. Let's do this.
Okay, so, right. should
I'll
we-
bring you an oyster back.
Bring me an oyster. Do you know how to shuck them?
You know how to shuck them.
Hey, listen.
You
I know
mother
how to.
shucker.
You're such a shucker. Oh man, this is the life right here. I'm just chilling, getting a bit of R&R in here at Oaks Pacific Blue Hotel at Port Stephens, where I'm telling you there are beautiful suites and beautiful rooms all overlooking this majestic swimming pool, which by the way is the longest swimming pool in Australia. Now the resort is also only a stone's throw away from many family-friendly attractions. But you know what? There's no point in you guys sticking here with me right now, because all I'm going to be doing the rest of the afternoon is just getting some R&R in. Best to check in with Paula, see how she's doing.
So here I am at Fisherman's Wharf Seafood, and this place is practically an institution in Nelson Bay. It has every kind of seafood you could think of. There's salmon, prawns, cod, trout, tuna, and yes, they even have lobsters. So it's time for me to now earn my keep. My challenge is to apparently shuck 10 oysters in 30 seconds. I've got my buddy Johnny with me now. He's gonna show me how to shuck, baby, and then I'm gonna get this mission accomplished.
Okay, so we get the knife, we go in the front, give it a twist, pop the top off, run the knife along the blade so you take that bit off, go under, disconnect it, and turn them over.
Let me try one.
There you go.
So apparently there's a back door and a front door. It's a bit like a house. So I'm gonna go in there.
Push in, twist your knife, keep going. Right, now pop it up. Hold it in the towel,
All right.
you get a better grip of it then.
Am I terrible?
Not yet.
Oh, look!
There you go.
Oh my God!
Now
Now,
slide your knife underneath the shell.
sure.
And disconnect the...
Did I say 30 seconds? I meant 30 days.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Share that one. And turn it around.
That's just
There you go.
Go on then, get cranking. I'll just. So basically, I sucked at that challenge. It's not easy. Oh, you know what they say about oysters, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Watch out, Johnny boy.
Oh, I'm watching.
Watch out, Papa Ball. Woo! Man, that was out of control. Holy cow, I cannot tell you how much fun I'm having right now here at the Stockton Sand Dunes. And let me tell you, it looks as though I'm somewhere in the middle of the Sahara Desert. In fact, really, I'm only about a few hundred meters away from the coastline. There's so much to do here. You can really get your fix of extreme sports. You can go hiking here, you can go sandboarding, and of course, you can quad bike as well. There's something here for everybody, which now leads me to my next challenge. Bring it on. Holy cow. Well, my challenge here today at the Stockton Sand Dunes is to climb this beast of a dune behind me in 30 seconds or less. I myself don't think I can do it, but I'm up to the challenge. Let's find out if I can do it right now. All right, here we go. Just say when. All right, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh yeah! Scoot, baby! What was that, 30? 24! Woo! Man, that was crazy. Are you guys sure that I'm on the Splurge side of things? That seemed more of a stretch to me. Hey!
Hey, congratulations, Dom. You made it to the top.
Thank you very much.
As a reward, do you want to come sandboarding down the dune?
I absolutely do. Let's do this.
Alrighty, let's go.
Woo! Watch out, Papa Ball.
So Dominic's probably secretly building sandcastles, but you know what? I really don't care. I am doing one of the coolest things you can do here at Port Stevens. I'm on the Moon Shadow Cruise, and effectively, I've got 90 minutes of unadulterated dolphin bliss. And do you know what? Considering I'm on a stretch, this is a pretty awesome way to spend the day. Let's go and talk to the captain. Oh, I do love me some hanging out with important people. I've just come to the front of the boat, the bow of the boat, the cockpit of the boat, with Captain Matt. Matt, thank you for your time today.
Pleasure.
Now, tell us about dolphins, because to a lot of people, they're just really cute little animals, but they've got a lot of personality, but they've also, you know, talk to us about this.
I would sort of explain a dolphin, if you didn't know a dolphin, it's kind of like a dog that you see in the street, and a strange dog will come up to you and start wagging his tail and wants to be your best friend. That's exactly what a dolphin's like.
Oh, I
Just want
love
to be your
that.
best friend.
Okay, well, can I go and see if I can make friends with the dolphin back there?
You certainly could try, yes.
All right. So I am doing something known as boom netting. Basically, the captain's brought us to calmer waters and put this net out. So me and some kids just hanging out here, trying to like get at one with the dolphins. And apparently, if we like do this with our hands and stuff, they'll come. They like interaction, and they're really social, very flamboyant characters. The captain was just telling me how show-offy they are. Show-offy, flamboyant, like attention. Gosh, sounds like Dominic. I'll call the next dolphin I see Dominic.
Now, parasailing is one of the more popular activities here at Port Stephens, and certainly the best way to catch the magnificent views of this town from 150 meters up in the air. So let's get myself harnessed up and ready to rock and roll. I am not scared at all. Holy
So Dominic, I did things on a stretch today, but I can't imagine you beat my day.
I have a feeling I did, Paula, because I was on the Splurge, as you know, and so first thing I did was check myself into a glorious hotel at Port Stephens, then took a trip down to the sand dunes where I went quad biking over them, which was fantastic, and then I conquered my challenge by climbing an 80-foot sand dune in under 30 seconds, and then I conquered the sea and air, I suppose, by going parasailing. So, how about that for a day out?
Well, let me tell you about my day out.
Please do.
I shucked a bit of an oyster.
A bit of an oyster?
A bit of an oyster.
Not the whole thing?
It's difficult, I tell you what.
Okay.
And then I went on a dolphin cruise. So I named one of them Dominic the Dolphin. And this is this guy, Dom the Dolphin. This is our memory of you.
Oh, Paul, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, say thanks.
Thank you very much.
Guys, thank you so much for your company as we've enjoyed our adventures here in Sydney.
Absolutely, had such a blast. And from Paula and myself, till next time, it's bye for now.
And the airplane goes all the way up to 14,000 feet. And on the right spot, the door will open, and all of you are going to jump out one by one.
So this is apparently 2 Dominic's tours. So Dominic, imagine that I'm standing on your head. Twice.
I love Scoot.
What is that? Don't push me. Promise?
I'm not going to push you.
Okay.
You just got to lift your legs up and you're away. It's easy. You don't have to do anything. Is your GoPro on?
Too many questions. Let's just do the damn thing.
Brought to you by Scoots and Destination New South Wales.